Unlock the secret code to human intelligence. Join us on this mind-expanding journey as we delve into the groundbreaking theory of multiple intelligences. Get ready to discover the facets that make us uniquely brilliant. No two minds are alike, and that's where Howard Gardner's theory comes into play. He proposed that intelligence isn't a one-size-fits-all concept, but rather a combination of 9 distinct types. Intrigued? You should be. Stay tuned to discover the 9 different types of intelligence as defined by Howard Gardner. Before we dive into the types, let's understand what intelligence actually means. It's a term we often hear, but what does it truly signify? We're quick to associate intelligence with academic prowess or a high IQ score, but it's so much more than that. Intelligence encompasses a broad spectrum of skills and abilities. It's about how we process information, how we solve problems, how we perceive and interact with the world around us. It's about creativity, adaptability, emotional understanding, and even physical prowess. Yes, you heard it right. Physical prowess, too, can be a form of intelligence. So when we talk about intelligence, we're not just talking about the ability to ace a test, we're talking about the multifaceted ways in which we engage with and navigate our world. Now that we have an understanding of what intelligence is, let's explore the 9 types. The first type of intelligence is linguistic intelligence. This is the ability to think in words and to use language to express complex meanings. Linguistic intelligence is evident in poets, novelists, journalists, and effective public speakers. Imagine the eloquent prose of Jane Austen, the stirring speeches of Martin Luther King Jr., or the witty banter of Oscar Wilde. These individuals exemplify linguistic intelligence, using their command of language to captivate and persuade their audience. Now let's move on to logical mathematical intelligence. This type of intelligence involves the capacity to analyze problems logically, carry out mathematical operations, and investigate issues scientifically. It's about thinking conceptually and abstractly, and being able to discern logical or numerical patterns. Picture Albert Einstein's revolutionary theories or Ada Lovelace's pioneering work in computer programming. Their extraordinary ability to understand complex problems and devise innovative solutions is a testament to logical mathematical intelligence. The third type of intelligence we're exploring today is spatial intelligence. This involves the potential to recognize and manipulate the patterns of wide spaces, as well as more confined areas. It's about understanding the world in images and pictures. Consider the breathtaking architecture of Zaha Hadid or the visionary paintings of Vincent van Gogh. Their capacity to visualize their work before it comes to life, and their understanding of how shapes and spaces can be transformed, perfectly illustrates spatial intelligence. So we've covered linguistic, logical, mathematical, and spatial intelligences. Each of these unique intelligences manifests in different ways, and they can all coexist in one person. They shape how we understand and interact with the world, and recognizing them can help us appreciate our individual strengths and the diverse skills of others. These 3 are just the beginning. Let's continue to the next set of intelligences. Moving on, we have bodily-kinesthetic intelligence. This type of intelligence is all about the ability to control the physical self and manipulate objects. Picture a gymnast, defying gravity with each leap, or a sculptor, transforming mere clay into a work of art. People with this intelligence often excel in fields like sports, dance, and other physical activities. They have a strong sense of timing, a clear awareness of their bodies, and a knack for hands-on learning. Next, we glide into the realm of musical intelligence. This is the capacity to discern pitch, rhythm, timbre, and tone, and to use these elements to create, reproduce, or reflect upon music. Imagine a songwriter crafting a melody that tugs at heartstrings, or a conductor guiding an orchestra to create harmonious symphony. Individuals with musical intelligence often have a strong appreciation for music and are frequently skilled in playing musical instruments or composing music. Finally, for this part, we delve into interpersonal intelligence. This form of intelligence concerns the capacity to understand and interact effectively with others. Think about a skilled negotiator navigating the intricacies of a tough deal, or a teacher who knows exactly how to reach each and every student. People with high interpersonal intelligence are often extroverts and are characterized by their sensitivity to others' moods, feelings, temperaments, and motivations, and their ability to cooperate in order to work as part of a group. In essence, whether you're deftly maneuvering your physical self, creating a soul-stirring melody, or building meaningful connections with those around you, each of these forms of intelligence shapes how you interact with the world and how you learn from it. We're now 2/3 of the way through. Let's discover the final 3 types. Next up is intrapersonal intelligence. This is the kind of intelligence that involves a deep understanding of oneself. It's about knowing your own emotions, motivations, and goals. Those with a high level of intrapersonal intelligence are often introspective and spend a lot of time reflecting on their thoughts and emotions. They're self-aware and can easily identify their strengths and weaknesses. A classic example would be philosophers, who spend much of their time in self-reflection and introspection. Moving on, we have naturalistic intelligence. This pertains to the ability to understand, relate to, and appreciate nature. People with this type of intelligence have a deep affinity for the outdoors and are often interested in nurturing, exploring, and protecting the environment. They can easily identify and categorize plants, animals, weather formations, and other aspects of nature. Think of a botanist or a meteorologist who uses their understanding of nature in their work every day. And lastly, we have existential intelligence. This is a bit more abstract than the others. It involves the capacity to tackle deep questions about human existence, such as the meaning of life, why we die, and how did we get here. Those with high existential intelligence are not just philosophers, but also anyone who ponders these questions and seeks answers. They are not satisfied with surface-level understanding and strive to dig deeper. Each of these types of intelligence is unique and valuable in its own right. Whether it's understanding oneself, connecting with nature, or pondering the deeper questions of existence, each one plays a crucial role in how we navigate the world. And there you have it, the 9 types of intelligence. But how can you identify your type? Identifying your type of intelligence might seem complex, but it doesn't have to be. The first step is self-reflection. Take a moment to think about the activities that you naturally excel at. Are you good at solving puzzles? Then you might possess logical, mathematical intelligence. Do you find yourself easily picking up new languages? That could be a sign of linguistic intelligence. Observation is another key. Pay attention to your behavior in different situations. For instance, someone with spatial intelligence might have a knack for navigating unfamiliar places, while an individual with musical intelligence could have a keen ear for melodies and harmonies. Let's not forget about the myriad of tests available out there. Online assessments, for example, can provide a broad view of your strengths. Although they might not be as comprehensive as a professional evaluation, they can serve as a starting point. Another approach is to consider your learning style. People with bodily-kinesthetic intelligence, for example, tend to learn better by doing, while those with interpersonal intelligence might thrive in group settings. It's important to remember, though, that we're not confined to just one type of intelligence. We're complex beings, and it's normal to exhibit strengths in multiple areas. Perhaps you're both musically and linguistically gifted, or you have a combination of logical, mathematical, and spatial intelligence. This is the beauty of Gardner's theory. It recognizes the multifaceted nature of our intellect. Lastly, consider seeking feedback from others. Sometimes people around us can provide valuable insights that we might overlook. Teachers, friends, family members, they can all shed light on our unique strengths and areas for improvement. Remember, identifying your intelligence type is not about labeling yourself, but rather about understanding your inherent capabilities. It's about shedding light on the areas where you naturally shine and acknowledging the areas where you might need a bit of polishing. By understanding your type of intelligence, you can better harness your strengths and work on your weaknesses. So it's clear that intelligence isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. We've explored the rich tapestry of Gardner's 9 types of intelligences, each as valuable as the next. From linguistic to spatial, from logical mathematical to interpersonal, each form of intelligence offers a unique way to interact with the world. It's crucial to recognize and nurture these intelligences within ourselves and others. Remember, everyone is intelligent in their own unique way. So, which type of intelligence do you identify with most?